June 15th, 2024. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you, and what are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about drugs. We're going to talk about crime. We're going to talk about the homeless. And I'd like to say that everything was quiet in the last couple of days, but I can't do that. And went up north last night, went up to Ameristar, played a little bit. Went to Wendy's up there. We're going to talk about that too. Some other things up north. And then on the way back here in Independence, there was some things going on too. They had one guy stopped off 23rd Street on one of those bikes. You know, a lot of them run stuff back and forth. And looked like they were checking his backpack out and stuff. A lot of stuff goes on. That was over there by that Sonic, where some of those gals were, hooking over there, prostitution-wise. So hold on just a second, guys. All right, I'm back. Had to sneeze. All right, yeah. They had, like I say, guys stopped over there by that Sonic, but there was a lot of gals walking. I even actually noticed one gal that was walking on the other side when they had this guy stopped over there, but I didn't go ahead and do that. And day before last over here, Independence is doing a lot better patrolling. They're driving over there by that motel off Nolan Road where there was a lot of prostitution and a lot of drugs going on. Now, there's still a lot of stuff going on over there. It hasn't stopped. And they need to keep patrolling, because if they don't, they'll be right back in there. But I'm also going to show over there by where the old Gordmans and old Toys R Us was over there. Somebody's dumped a whole lot of trash. And I mean, to pick this up, it wouldn't take a pickup truck. It looks like it would take a small dump truck to pick this up. They're going to have to go in there probably with a bobcat. And it looks like somebody just dumped like you would at the dump over here. I'm going to show that too. And that was, like I said, day before yesterday. But this was last night. So hold on, guys. Okay, guys. I guess we'll just start up here north of the river before we got to Ameristar. We went to Wendy's. And Wendy's is a pretty good place up here. Most of the time it's pretty good. Occasionally you walk in there and you get, blown over by all the weed smell. But most of the time it's pretty clean, pretty good place. What I did notice was this vehicle off to the right. And there was a black gentleman sitting in it. And the doors were open. I don't like to see in any parking lot anybody say, sometimes people have to pick people up and stuff like that and stuff, But, if they're sitting in the vehicle, why would you roll the windows down? I don't know. It's a signature too of how they deal stuff. Their doors are open, and the doors were open on both sides of this. But on top of it, there's something else I'm going to show that brings another red flag into place. And let me see if I can just go ahead and do this real quick here. And we're going to pull in there. And we're going to, like I say, we went in there. I'm going to go back just a hair so you can see that. And see, both doors are open. I don't know. It looks hoodie to me. But on top of that, there's trash that they're dumping underneath this vehicle. Now, I want to show this real quick. There's no trash over here, no trash over here. And all these other vehicles that are here, there's nothing in the parking lot. But this vehicle, yeah, there's trash, and it's just like they're deliberately dumping the trash. So that brings up another red flag. I don't know. So hold on. Okay, guys, so we went in and ate something, and I'm going to back this back out here. I wanted you to see this, and the vehicle's still there. There's still a guy sitting in it. I don't know, it just looks weird, and it looks druggy. It doesn't look good. Now I know there's some of them that, what's those ones that DoorDash or whatever pick up and take the stuff to people, but this just was weird. Now, I'm going to lighten this up, and I'm going to let you see, but it's like they threw sacks of trash underneath this vehicle. And it's backed in. You know, that's another lefty-like signature, the ones that like to deal the drugs and the other stuff. You know, like over at 7-Eleven on 40 Highway. Well, it was active again yesterday, too. But we'll get on to that in a minute here. And that's over in Independence. This is north of the river. So hold on. Okay, guys. Now give me, so I can find me a pen or a pencil here to bring this and let you guys see this. But right here, that's not a shadow just right there. That's trash. And that's trash. And that's trash. And that's what I noticed when I back, guys, is like they were taking like sacks of the Wendy's bags and throwing them underneath anything that's trash or whatever. They're putting them underneath there. That looked weird. I don't know. Like I say, last night when we went in, didn't smell no weed smell. It was clean. It was, like I say, it was okay. But this deal, I don't know. And like I've shown before, there's a lot of stuff. Even like when the last time we was up at Burger King, there was a group of the homeless and the other ones that got into actually a fist fight up there. And the guy threw a bike out in the middle of the center of the street. Almost hit a vehicle going by. Almost hit their windshield because the bike actually bounced. But I wanted to show that. So now hold on. All right, guys. So now we're back over here in Independence area off 23rd Street when we come back. Actually, you can see that one gal that was standing down here across the way from where the police were over here on this side. But, you know, it goes down over there by that bar. But we're going to get over here. And that's what I wanted to show. And the guy, you know, when you got guys 30, 40 years old, 50 years old on a 12 to 14-year-old bicycle and other stuff. And as you can see also, there was an officer over here that was going through, looked like a backpack. There's a lot of dealing that goes on. About a year ago when we were up at a San Caligon and come back, that station at 23rd in a Chrysler there was guys, I actually seen physically the pills they were actually handing back and forth to one another. A handful of pills. So this is good. This is good to show that, I mean, they're checking them out, seeing what they got. It's a good thing, guys. Now, hold on. All right, guys, so we're heading back, and, of course, we get up here by 7-Eleven, and, well, nothing changes there. We always got something weird going on. And I've noticed a couple other things, too. Let's see if I can stop this. I don't want to see you guys can see this. But as you can see, this one's backed in. They like back. I mean, who's staying that long at a convenience store if you go in and get pop or, you know, cigarettes or something there, I guess. I mean, it's just weird. And then there's that pump. They always got, you know, yeah, people go get gas, but these people, I went around and drove around for an hour and they'll sit there like that. You're telling me they're getting gas? No, they're not getting gas, but they're doing other things. Another thing I noticed, this vehicle, there was supposedly somebody that works there. This thing's got a temp tag on it. I don't know if it's expired or not, but that just looks really funky too. I don't know. Yeah, they're backing that in. Well, you know, I got looking at some of my other videos. I went back to looking at the other convenience stores, and I looked at about 8 other different convenience stores that I pass and drive by. I don't see hardly anybody backing in. Occasionally, you might see one of them, but not very often. And this place is a hot spot for this, for some reason, a godly reason. Don't know. So hold on, guys. And what you're looking at right now is up between Gordman's and where kind of like Toys R Us is. Now this would be not on Gordman's side, but this would be CWS, so that'd be on the east side. The other building where Toys R Us and the buffet used to be and stuff. Well, somebody going in there and see, that's what this drugs does too. All these ones that they're running the home and stuff, trash, they start dumping things more. You know, and they want things to look trashy. They want to bring things down to a whole new level. And I want to show this because, I mean, we don't want that. We don't want trash. We don't want people walking around at 1, 2 a.m. through your yards at night, dealing drugs. We don't want people with clubs walking through our yards. We don't want that. And the only way to do that is to open your eyes and look at some of this stuff. But as you see right here, they dump so much trash up here. I don't think a pickup truck would get this. This would take actually a small dump truck. It's so much trash up there. It's just like if you went to the dump and dumped. And I would say somebody's going to have to come in with a bobcat, scoop all that trash up and dump it into a dump truck. That's how much is up there now. And that's a joke. So hold on. There's another angle of it too, guys, so you can see. Now this is in Independence over here, up here off 40 Highway. That's the back side of the building. Now they put like big blocks over there and blocked it off so they can't drive back. Long time back, they even were driving vehicles and stripping vehicles back there. One of them, I think they set fire to even and stuff. Crazy stuff. Now this is in Independence here. Okay, guys. Now, I went over to Price Chopper. This was the day before last, or two, maybe it was about two. And Independence actually was driving through. But they were actually sitting on the back side over in this one area watching, which is good. Now, this is over down by that street. It goes over by the apartments and the motel and stuff. Now, hold on. And this is like if you're turning down that one street, down there by the motel. Now, the guys that you see here are surveyors. They're actually surveying. I don't know what that lady's doing, but like I say, there's a lot of activity walking back and forth. I've shown many, like I say, with the drugs and the other stuff going off to that motel, and they do a lot of prostitution over there at that motel there. So hold on. And there's one of, like I say, one of Independence's police vehicles. They were actually driving through. Like I said, it was like a day or two ago. I wanted to show that real quick, which is a good thing, because it keeps it down. We don't want all our areas to look like that, guys. So hold on. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this up real quick, but I wanted to show that. Like I say, still, and there was lots more going on too. There was still homeless up here at I-70, the new bridge up there, where you go up the ramp going westbound over there. They were panhandling, and we still got massive more other stuff going on. But I mean, I don't see anything of this, like I say, getting any better. I mean, and what I really, there was another thing that come to mind on this too. Now, you know how like Channel 9 has done different things about how supposedly they help the homeless and the other stuff. The thing of this is what kills me, and there's supposed to be groups and organizations go out there and help these people, but it doesn't seem like anything's getting any better. Nothing changes ever. I mean, we still got one guy that's supposedly a vet that's down there off 63rd Street, because when I go to the zoo every time, and he's down there, and I mean, he sits there and people donate to him and stuff. But the thing of it is, they're going to let them do that till they just die? Even if they're not doing drugs and other stuff, they're not helping them to get any assistance anywhere. But what got to me, what I was going to say, is the deal up here by Sinclair Station, where they're moving the drugs between it and 7-Eleven. I did almost, like I say, it was, 20, 30 minutes long that I did talking. I drove around for over an hour or better. And the thing of this is, all of them are there, bunched up. I thought these people were supposed to have a place where they could get into these shelters and sleep at night. Now, if they're not using those facilities, and those facilities are being open to them, now I do know that, they get full, they probably can't get in, but I can't believe that all of them are full. So what's going on here? I don't know. I mean, it's still, something that they need to be looking into, because either these people want help and they want to get better, or they don't. So anyway, because yesterday, or I should say, this was yesterday, when I was coming back from Aldi's after I went to the zoo, and I've seen some more of the homeless over here. And some of them were, like I say, some of them were ones that do the drugs and stuff. But there was a gal, and she was sitting there with a whole bunch of other ones and stuff, and she was sitting there crying. And I'm thinking, well, what is being done to assist these people? I mean, are they just not getting assistance at all? And they're saying, hey, oh yeah, we're helping them. Now, there are things here in this city that don't work right. I mean, I worked down at a place for 3 years. It was called Citywide Chemical, and it was downtown. And there was a guy that worked for this organization that he would donate. He had he had a whole bunch of homes that he rented out and stuff. But he was a good guy. He wasn't into drugs or anything like that. He did what he was supposed to do. But he donated thousands of dollars to these churches in different places. Well, he had donated some coats and clothing and stuff. And this one homeless person, basically downtown, he had told him to say, well, go over there and they'll give you a coat and stuff. And the homeless guy did, but they wouldn't give him anything. Now, this was Kansas City. Well, that guy got pissed off because, like, he would donate sometimes $6,000 in a month to these church organizations downtown. Well, they said, well, we sell the basically the clothing and stuff, make profit off of it. Well, if that's the case, why couldn't they give this guy a coat or buy him a new coat and give it to him? And then that guy, he quit donating to the churches here in Kansas City and stuff because he got fed up with it. So it just makes me wonder, why isn't any of this getting taken care of? And you get all these big church organizations that say, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Do it. Fix the problem. Because it's that easy. Either get these people in to where they can either get training, give them a job, do this, do that. But they're not. Now, like I say, there's some of them that don't care. There's some of them that are drugged up that that's all they want to do. And they want to deal. Well, then they need to deal with them too and lock them behind bars, guys. Anyway, just a short video. Keep your eyes open and stay safe out there.